Hey everyone, it's Friday, which means it's time to deploy. Look who it is, Jim. He's back. How are you, mate?
Back. Yeah, good man. Good.
Did you have a nice break?
Uh,
away from the Hollywood lights and all that.
the lights and the cameras. Yeah, it was good. just
How's the month
timing
going
didn't
so
work
far?
out
Looking
last
forward to
week.
the holidays?
So looking forward to it. Getting so busy though towards the end of the year. It's like that mad dash to the end now. Having
Yeah.
to.
Awesome. Yeah, no, been really busy. We just wrapped up Shift, as you know. We've had a lot
Yeah.
of webinars as of recently, and definitely looking forward to the break. So, yeah, definitely looking forward to that one. Speaking of news, let's go ahead and get into it. So, we have a new article here from Harriet talking about Git triggers. So, Git triggers is a new feature that allows you to streamline release creation. So basically, whenever you have a response to an event, like a trigger, for say we have a variety of trigger types available. So we have for external feeds or scheduled triggers. This is a new trigger type that we have now available for Git. And the way this works is you set this up as part of a new dialog that we have for a trigger itself. And then if you have a Git repository, you can set up a trigger for it. So whenever it sees a change there, we'll go ahead and issue that notification or that trigger for you to use. So this is really nice. It's part of a new series of features available in 2024.4, which shipped just a couple of weeks ago. So you can see here we have Harriet's article here as references automatic monitoring of changes in Git. So that's awesome for folks who want to utilize that. But we have some new features as well. So Jim, I don't know if these cross-cut any of the work that you're doing, but maybe, I guess,
No,
on the
I don't think
execution
so.
side.
I don't think
All
so.
right,
No.
never mind. So we have a new timeline available. The deployment timeline is now available. You'll see this in, obviously, if you're running this on cloud. So you can actually see with the new timeline, you can explore when you've gone and done basically your releases for a particular deployment process. And you'll see this as part of the timeline here. So just to show you an example of this, you can see it listed here, the deployment timeline as such. So you can see it gets this top-down view of the way that deployments are done. You'll read more about this in our docs, so that's good stuff, and that's all part, as I said before, the 2024 sorry, I'm jumping all over the place here. The 2024 release, which gives you access to that. In addition to that, we also have prioritized deployments and better auditing capabilities with OpenTelemetry, which is a protocol for grabbing events and telemetry from services and systems, being able to consume it from a variety of providers in a platform agnostic way. So OpenTelemetry has a bunch of providers, a bunch of frameworks available to it. It's an open standard, and there's a lot of customers that are using this, which is great. And then we have an even better experience going forward with the CLI, which is awesome to see. So lots and lots of stuff available in 2024.4. And this is all to say that Bob and I will be doing a video on this hopefully soon. So we'll go through all these capabilities and more in a video coming soon to our YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe. So there you go. Was there anything in 2024.4 that shipped from your team?
I was a little bit closer to the prioritized deployments. That was a really interesting problem. Trying to work out. Trying to work out like how, like in the end, we sort of just did a jump. You can jump the queue, but we did a lot of thinking about like how we can fairly move deployments through a task queue when you've got multiple teams working in multiple spaces, all using the same resources to deploy with.
Right.
And something that aligns with the work that we're doing to increase the throughput of the queue so that it's not so much.
Do you know if we have any plans of making that weighted? Because I know that when you go into your release, it says it's just a checkbox. Do you want to enable? Do you want to make this a prioritized deployment? Are we looking at anything there to make it possibly weighted, where we have a slider based on priority, or is we just going to keep it?
I'm really not sure on the latest thinking on it. There's been a lot of talk about different ways to weight it, different ways to scope it, and all that sort of stuff. But I don't think we've landed yet on anything that makes sense for everybody, which is one of the challenges, right? Because so many people hold Octopus in so many different ways.
Yeah, this is the way in which it works. So you just click this checkbox. Yep, priority. So I'll check this for every deployment I do. Everything's top priority.
Everything's a priority. Priority for me.
That's right. So yeah, that's a feature that's also available as part of the 2024.4 release, which we'll talk about hopefully in a future video. This is an article from Kit, the state of deployments to Kubernetes and Octopus. This is a bit of a summary post of all the stuff that we've been doing. We've been doing a lot of work around Kubernetes over 2024. We have a lot of work that we're looking to do for 2025, which is awesome. So Kit articulates all the stuff that we've done, stuff that we introduced even 2 years ago, stuff that we're introducing last year, I guess. And then stuff that we're working on for 2025. And so Kit basically goes through a huge set of problem domains, all the stuff that we've been thinking about, the features that we've added. Object status is awesome. Allows you to see the state of basically your Kubernetes deployments. So you see all the pods, their statuses, etc., which is cool. Other features as well. Integration with Customize, which is cool. External feed triggers now with Helm and container images. Git triggers, which we've already mentioned, and of course the Kubernetes agent, which is super, super awesome. This was a massive improvement to our story around Kubernetes. And then going forward, Kit talks a little bit about some of the other problems that we're looking to solve. If you want to get a sense of what's coming and what's been shipped, etc., feel free to check out this awesome blog post by Kit. Definitely one of his best ones of the year, talking all about the state of deployments to Kubernetes in Octopus. Fantastic stuff. Wrapping things up, we've been busy on the webinar side, so we've been doing some 101s for specific geos. So I did 3 in a row. Little pat on the back for myself. But what we're trying to do here is we're trying to make these a little bit better for folks in APAC, in Europe, and North America to attend. So now we have these more family-friendly / times for folks to attend. So these are for times relative to people in those geos. So we're doing this now going forward with Octopus 101, where you'll have 3 to pick from. One for Americas, one for Europe, and one for APAC or Asia Pacific, which is awesome to see. We've got some webinars also coming up. We've got our Introducing Config as Code for Runbooks webinar, which is in February. We also have another one which will be around our white paper for Kubernetes, so stay tuned for that. That's all up on /webinars. And then finally, we are at KubeCon India. We are there. I think we're just about to wrap up as we speak. And coming up in the new year, we're going to be at KubeCon Europe. We'll be at KubeCon North America. We'll be at DevOps Live in London as well. We have a lot of events that we'll be going to. So if you want to get a sense of what's coming, go to /events and you'll see more of that going forward. And that is probably one of the last ones we're going to be doing for the new year. Jim, are you available? Are you on holiday?
I'm around actually. I'm around all the way up.
Maybe we'll do one more then. All right, maybe we'll do one more. Why not? It's like, why not? It's the holiday season. We feel festive. Anyways, cool stuff. So anyways, Jim, thanks for, as always, the year that was. Loving the stuff that you and your team is doing, which is great to see. Definitely getting the robustness and performance and scalability of deployments to new levels, which is awesome. Anyways, with that is the news that was, and we will see you next week. Happy deployments, everyone. Take care.